Right, let's look at whitehorse now. So this is a 50 pointer, so clearly based on the score things are getting a little harder, and you'll see why very soon. So let's quickly look at whitehorse. Let's quickly study the source of the program. You'll see main, you'll see a call to log in there. It's a lot of very similar text. Something here kind of stands out. You see a different function immediately. See that? It's conditional unlock door. Alright, let's go down to conditional unlock door. Where's that? There you go. And you see something like very similar. You see an int call as usual. See a lot of stuff. Have you actually tried reversing this function? Do you ever jump to this function? Where do you jump to this function? So you see conditional unlock door here, and it's immediately after the getIsIn call. So that could mean that getIsIn gets my user input, passes that input over to conditional unlock door, does something. Again, there's a test error 15 here, and based on that, there's access granted or not correct. So maybe conditional unlock door is doing something. That's one very obvious way to kind of solve the problem. See if you can get through that way. If you don't get through that way, I would definitely take a step back and think about how functions generically, how do functions really work? You have main, you call a function call after that. How do those generally work? Do you have an alternative to that? Yeah, you can get by without reading that if you can crack it the way I mentioned before, through the conditional unlock door, or maybe through a test password valid kind of step where you force a specific value into R15. This really, if none of that works, and it's most probably not going to work, if you can find a way through that, that's great. Try it out. But this is really the classic reverse engineering problem. Again, the base of all of this is a buffer overflow, but you're slowly getting to the point where you need to understand more and more reversing just based on assembly language. You need to read an assembly program, be able to say what instruction does what, and you need to get comfortable with assembly really quickly now, because everything after this is definitely going to get more complex. I'm not going to say too much again. Think of the last step. In all the previous steps, what was the last step? How did you manage to solve each and every level? Think of that. Think of how you did it. The devil's in the details. Go find out how exactly you did it, and then come back and try and solve whitehorse. It's kind of tricky, kind of tough, but everything's really similar. Just you calm down. Just think really calmly. Thanks. Bye. Good luck.